Welcome, everybody. This is Realtor Linda Peltz. We are here today with Javier, and he is going to kind of introduce himself and let us know what it is that he can offer all you clients out there.
Hi everyone. My name is Vaher. I'm with the California Hmong Chamber of Commerce, and I want to thank Linda for inviting me to her show here. So today I want to talk about the no-cost service that we offer to the community, and that has to do with we call it business technical assistance. So pretty much that ranges from anybody who wants to start a business or an existing business who needs some kind of technical assistance for their business. Okay.
Nice. Now you're with the Chamber of Commerce, right? I see that you're kind of with the Hmong Chamber of Commerce. Do you only work with Hmongs, or do you work with many different people?
So we work with everyone. Okay. It's just that our organization is Hmong because one of our focus is Hmong, but our services is extended to everyone. And we we have clients that the other day I was just speaking to a Hispanic business owner, and he needed help applying for a COVID grant. So we sat down for about an hour, walk him through the grant process, show him what documents to prepare, and got him going. So you don't have to be Hmong. It's just that our organization just represent Hmong, just like the Fresno Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, who represent the Hispanic community, but they also serve everyone. So.
Perfect. And you're here local in Fresno, so they would just call you on the phone. You can do it over the phone, or they need to come down to the office, or
yes. So we're here. Yeah, we're here locally. They could they could call us. We could do it virtually. They could come over to our office on Blackstone and Ashland, or talk to us. Preferably, we would like an appointment because we want to make sure that someone is available to talk to them too. So.
Wonderful. So you dealt with the COVID grant. What other things do you kind of do technically that you offer for the clients out there?
Yeah. So say if a client has a business and they want to file for their LLC, right? So what we do is we meet with the client and we do a step-by-step filing counseling.
Okay.
Well, we walk them through how to file for their LLC form, how to do a follow-up with their statement of information, what a operating agreement is for the LLC, right? And then we discuss within the difference between their sub-selection, the federal selection of their LLC, whether they want to be a LLC general partnership LLC, or they want to be a C Corp or S Corp LLC for tax purposes. So.
Wonderful. So you kind of explain the whole kit and caboodle for them so they can get started right away on their business, and then you can kind of direct them where they need to go after that for taxes or whatever else needs to go on. Maybe an accountant for their business, or kind of whatever else the next steps are. Then you kind of guide them through all the different steps to get going on their business.
Yeah, and so let's say that it's a business startup and they're trying to the business startup is trying to reduce costs, right? So we do have a webinar, or we do have a counseling session where we teach them how to do a general ledger so that they could do their own accounting, and then we'll refer them to a tax preparer to help them with future tax and stuff like that. And then let's say that they want to they have a service where they have a lot of clients and they want to find some form of automation, so that a client could just go to a web page and click on a few buttons, and then they'll have an appointment, right? So I'll give you an example. We have a counseling session on how to use Google Suite to maintain your client. So basically, yeah. So basically, we will help a client to create a link where they could send it to their customer, and the customer could pick a date and time, right? And then that will automatically populate the client and customer's calendar. And then it will also remind the client and customer of their appointment. So
very nice.
It's
Very
a form of
nice.
automation
Yeah, it's
for
important,
business owners.
especially with as busy as we all get. It's
Mhm.
kind of a little automation that takes a little off your plate and
Yes.
still reminds them, so it can take a little off their plate. That's fantastic. That sounds great. So just make an appointment, or I suppose some of it you can walk through on the phone, depending on what they need or what they need
Mhm.
help with. But what we'll do is we'll leave all your contact information down in the description, and we'll get this out to all those clients out there that's looking to get their business started. So hopefully at some point they're ready to go and get into a home maybe, and purchase their next home. So that would be
So Linda, I also want to share with all your viewers that if they are a 1099 worker or they're self-employed, there is a California COVID relief grant that opens on the 28th. Okay. And they could all apply for that grant. Okay.
So just get a hold of you, man.
Just get a hold of me.
Grants going.
Get a hold of me. I'll send in the information of what they need to do for the grant, and I'll even set up like a 30-minute to an hour appointment with them to walk them through the grant. So, and then
now, some of these grants, the ones that I don't know, something about, you probably know better than I do, they're forgiving them or something. Is that something that, I don't know, maybe they've had previous grants or something, they can come to you and get help with some of that paperwork or whatever it needs to be done?
Yeah, so if it's a grant, then it's free money. They don't have to pay it back. Now, you could be referring to the payment protection loan, right? So if they are interested in the payment protection loan too, they can also apply for the payment protection loan. A 1099 worker, independent contractor, self-employed business owners, you can apply for the payment protection program, and it is now 100% forgivable. And they have extended to the end of May for the payment protection program. Okay,
fantastic. Well, unless you have anything else to share with them, I'll go ahead and we will go ahead and close off here, and make sure you like the pages so that you can get this information out, and stay in contact with our channels so that you have all this information. And then I will go ahead and leave the information down in the description. Do you have anything else to say? And we'll go ahead and close up here.
Yes. So there is a restaurant, a grant specific for restaurant coming out too. And Linda, you have my flyer, so feel free to give it to your clientele, your audience, so they could contact us so we could assist them. And just the one thing to keep in mind, our service is at no cost to them. So
that's fantastic. That is great information that you've handed off. And I hope that this information gets out to everybody that's out there looking for some of these things. And I'm sure you offer more. I will go ahead and include the flyer in on the post for that, for the information. And I will also have your contact information down in the description. And hopefully you'll get some clients contact you and get to help some. Isn't that our goal, is just to get the information out and get some help out there to these people that are needing it. So fantastic. Well, it was sure nice having you on here, and I will go ahead and sign off.
All right, thank you for having me. All right.